Hello, everybody. I wanted to ask you how well you set boundaries. Setting boundaries is really difficult for many of us, and particularly for caregivers and particularly for women. We're not really used to setting boundaries. Women are so great at giving, doing, jumping to say yes, and it's really difficult to set boundaries. And I've had a lot of discussions about this topic with other care partners. And so setting boundaries is a kind of a negative thing in many of our brains because we think that setting boundaries will interfere with our true giving nature as somebody who gives and serves and cares for others. Just the opposite is true. Setting boundaries can really be a way to extend loving kindness not only to ourselves but to those that we are caring for. So, when we jump to say yes, it often sets us up to feel resentment. And if we do it all day long, we are set up to feel overwhelmed. And of course, at the end of the day, why wouldn't we feel exhausted? So I'd like to offer this solution, something for you to try. When your loved one is making a demand or asking you over and over for something, or anyone in life, it doesn't have to be somebody that you care for. Can you take a breath? Can you pause and get grounded and just stop for a moment and say, well, maybe it is a yes, but it doesn't have to be right now. So you might say, well, yes, but we will do that later. We'll do that at 5 o'clock, or I'll do it at 5 o'clock, or we'll be doing that tomorrow. And one of the things that is so great about setting boundaries is it not only is an act of kindness toward ourselves, but believe it or not, it's an act of kindness toward the one that we are caring for. So if you're caring for somebody who is confused, they need to know. So instead of just saying later, uh, give them a concrete time when something might happen. Because if you leave it open-ended, they remain awash in confusion. But if you are able to say, I promise you we will do it this evening or tomorrow morning or at a certain time, it at least helps them feel cared for and clear and part of partnering with you, so that these choices can be actually made together. You might even say, what do you think if we did that at, X time later? What do you think? A little negotiation. And sometimes, of course, the answer might be no. And that's okay too. Setting boundaries is an act of compassion for yourself and those around you. It's really a win-win. So please just try it. Dip your toe in the water before you jump to say yes. Pause, take a breath, and decide what the response really will be. I hope this has been a little helpful. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.